Hey guys, what's up? Mm, good to see. Anyway, thought I would do something of an update video, which is kind of strange to me considering that I don't think I did enough videos for me to do an update, but I do feel that there's some things about the channel and upcoming videos and plans that I feel you guys should know about. So let me hurry up and get on with it because I don't want to take too long doing this. First off, about the lack of videos, I am not happy with how I've been trickling videos out lately, especially since I've been wanting to do a lot more than this, and I'm way behind schedule on certain things that I wanted to do. The problem is time. I mean, I know that it's really ridiculous having like one video per month, which is what I've been doing lately, but it's not by choice. It's only because of circumstance. Basically, it's all having to do with timing and my scheduling. Part of it is me desperately trying to survive, so I've been doing a whole lot of work at my main job. The problem is the scheduling of my main job has really been cutting into my video time. Generally, I work from 2:30 in the afternoon to 11 o'clock at night, and that's if I'm not doing overtime, which I tend to do. So the overtime then makes me work from 2:30 in the afternoon to 2:30 in the morning. That doesn't really leave me a whole lot of time to actually make videos. Now, it wouldn't be too bad if I was doing like a night shift, which is what I prefer, because then I at least have time during the day to get things done. But because it's 2:30 in the afternoon to 11, I really can't get much done. Like most of my time is the little bit of time that I have is spent recuperating, because the job I have is rather strenuous, especially if I'm working overtime. And because of the timing, it's dark, and during the morning I'm getting my son off to school, and then I'm trying to get a little bit more sleep before work. If it's and especially since I'm a night owl, I tend to feel like I really need more sleep with this schedule. When I used to work nights, it was a bit easier for me. I get up and have time during the day to cook, watch things with the family, get a video off or two off, and then rush off to work. It doesn't work that way right now. It's weird, this scheduling. And not only that, but it's also cutting into the type of videos I wanted to make. I'm sure some of you guys remember that I wanted to do more sparring type stuff and more stuff showing off Chinese forms and how they actually work, like the moves that are actually in them. Well, those type of videos I wanted to do with, somebody there, like my friend Nick, for instance, the guy who runs the Historical Fencing Guild. But they meet up during the day. And by the time they're done doing their stuff, I'm still at work. Like when I get off work again, it's late at night, everybody's already left. So, yeah, I'm pretty much screwed. The only days that I really have off are Saturdays and Sundays. And Saturdays are optional. Sometimes I have to work depending on if they're going to force us or not. So with that, it really doesn't give me a whole lot of time to make the type of videos I want to do. Now, that being said, I am still trying to find some time to make things work. Like this video right now, I found a little bit of time to try to, squeeze something off. And hopefully I could do a little bit more of that to get a few more videos out per month. I don't expect too much action type stuff though until I can figure out a way to make that work. But I'm trying to figure out a way to do that, so I could show off more sword stuff. There's stuff I wanted to do on kicks for some time. There's still, showing off applications of certain moves just to give you guys an idea of how this whole Chinese sword thing works. And I got other stuff in the wings that I would like to do, but again, it's the scheduling. It's really screwing with me. And again, I have to do this because one, it's my job, and two, well, we really, really, really need the money. Some of you guys may remember just a couple of videos earlier when I kind of hinted that that video may be the last one. I wasn't kidding. We were really on the brink of being in some major trouble. We may have finally dug ourselves out of that pit. I mean, I won't really know until another month from now, but it's looking like things are finally looking up. So, yeah, let's just say I should hopefully be able to start, pumping up more videos without having to worry about having a roof over my head. But things were pretty tight. This is why I have the Patreon thing in the first place. I'm trying to get some extra income in. So, yeah, but things look like they're beginning to get a little better. So we will see. It all depends on how this stuff goes. So there's that. There's that. What else? Something else that I wanted to give you guys a little bit of also background stuff on the last video I did, just to give you guys an idea of why I do videos the way I do. You know, mostly me in front of the camera and not much, you know, clips or whatever. Because the last video I did, which was on, you know, the adaptability of Chinese martial arts and, you know, how the thing that Jackie Chan does where he pretty much turns anything to a weapon is actually something that's a kung fu trait. I actually wanted to put in some clips of Jackie Chan actually doing the stuff that I was talking about because, well, that would be fun, right? You know, as I'm talking about him fighting with a ladder, you see him fighting with a ladder. I mean, that would be the obvious thing to do, right? The reason why I didn't, and why, you know, I generally don't do that stuff is because YouTube pretty much says fuck you to its content creators. I know right now Google and YouTube that they're trying to change their image, but we know the score, and I know the score. I've been on YouTube for a while now. I've been on here since, you know, the time when it was radically different from the way it is now. And ever since Google took over, it's pretty much been a constant war, you know, with content creators just trying to make videos and Google just pretty much saying fuck you every time. The whole, you know, copyright algorithm thing that they got going on. You know, it's kind of funny to me how only in the last couple of years people have started making a big deal about it. But this has been going on since way back, way back. It was only because the big channels were finally getting slammed with it recently, like with Angry Joe going nuts about what happened with him with Nintendo. It was only when that stuff started happening that people were focusing on it more. But little channel guys like me have been dealing with it all the time. If you put even a whisper of some copyright material into your video, even if you just use a little tiny little bitty piece of it and it was under fair use, it didn't matter. You were getting slammed. Your video was going to get taken down, and worse, your entire channel might be taken down. And if you were trying to make money off of it, well, goodbye to that. You lost your monetization on at the very least that video. So that's the reason why I don't do that. I know some people will be going, well, you know, it's not everybody getting slammed. You might, you know, be able to fly under the radar with the clip. No, I'm not taking that chance. I'm a small channel. I'm not part of some multi-channel network, i.e. the mafia. I'm not, you know, I don't got special people who can advocate for me, for you know, against YouTube if they do something wrong. Nah, I am pretty much a small channel. I can be taken down like that. In fact, one time I almost did get taken down, but that's way back. So this is why I don't do clips into my videos. This is why, if you notice, I don't even have music playing anymore. I kind of miss putting, like, you know, drum and bass tracks and trill out tracks, because I know some of you guys really like that. Some of you guys said that you wouldn't have even found the music that you guys are into now if it wasn't for the clips I was putting up. And I was doing that on purpose. I wanted you guys to be able to find that music, but with YouTube being the way they are, I'm not even trying. Which ruins an idea that I wanted to do, where I actually wanted to review kung fu movies on this channel. Not in the stereotypical way that people tend to review videos on the internet, where they just act like an idiot and nitpick things to death and act stupid on camera. No, I actually had a purpose to what I was trying to do. I wanted to, like, analyze, you know, the movie as a movie, but also talk about the martial arts moves that are done in the movies and point out whether or not they're actually grounded in some form of reality. Most of the time they're not, by the way, just letting you know. But every now and then there's something in there where, to make a long story short real quick, a lot of kung fu movies, especially the old Shaw Brothers stuff, was rooted more in Chinese opera stuff and theatrical kung fu stuff than actual kung fu. While you had some people that did try to throw some realism in there, it's still, you know, cinema you're watching. They still need to put some spectacle in there. So there's always going to be some fanciful stuff thrown in and some stuff thrown in just for how fancy or cool it looks rather than its practical use. Especially since practical use on camera tends not to look good on camera. But some movies have better movements than others, and I wanted to point that out. But with YouTube being the way they are, and me being a small channel, I'm gonna wait on that. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that or not. So yeah, that's what's going on with me right now. The scheduling with my job is getting in the way of certain videos. Other videos I'm putting on hold because of the way YouTube is acting. Uh, Dark Souls, by the way, also that April's almost here. You know what that means. Those of you who are in the video games know what that means. I'm running out of time. There is no way at this point, especially with me trying desperately to get videos out in the first place, that I'm going to be able to run through all of Dark Souls 2 before 3 comes out. So, what for those of you who are actually interested in those, what I'm going to ask you guys to do is pick something that you want to see me go through before April hits, and I will try my best to rush through it to get at that point. I can't guarantee, like, if the further down the game, the point is that you want to see, the the harder chance I'll be able to get to it. But I'm going to try. I will try. Uh, I do still think that I'll at least be able to get my point across on like the things that I like about 2, what I didn't like about 2, and things that I would like to see in 3. I think I should still be able to at least get my ideas across on that. I won't be able to do it on specifics on certain spots of the game since I can't go through the whole game before April hits. But I think I could at least get the big ideas out the way. Pick what you guys you want to see. You want to see me go through the smelter again and show you how I do that? We can do that. You want me to deal with the Mirror Knight? I can try to rush through and get to that point. Like what you guys, any highlights you specifically want me to see or talk about, I will try my best to get to that point before April. I can't guarantee anything because of the short amount of time and the freaking job, but I am trying. I mean, it's yeah. I wish sometimes I do kind of wish I was a bigger channel every now and then, because if I was a bit bigger, I'd be making money off of YouTube and possibly Patreon, and then I could do that a bit more full time instead of this. But this is what it is right now. So that's what's really going on with that, and I really can't complain because, to be perfectly honest, there's some perks to being a smaller channel. Less assholes to deal with. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's going on with me. One more thing, real quick. Speaking about video games, when Skull had mentioned, Skull's been doing a little bit more video game stuff, and I definitely wanted to like try to find some games to actually play with you guys. But I'm not really too sure what games you guys actually have. I mostly want to do co-op stuff like Payday 2, Torchlight 2, Ultra Street Fighter 4, things like that. But I don't really know what games you guys have, and plus scheduling again. But generally the weekends are free. If I can pull like a Sunday afternoon off or something like that, maybe we can get together and do that type of stuff and act like idiots and then throw them on the channel just for fun. It's more just for us to hang out, an impromptu, kind of more casual Q&A session at the same time that we're either beating the crap out of each other or co-oping against something. So that's just another idea. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. We'll see how it is. Oh, and expect the next couple of videos. I'm rushing through because I'm running out of time. I got stuff to do. Next couple of videos are probably going to be reviews. I got some new martial arts material stuff, reference material stuff that I think is going to be really interesting for you guys. 2 books that are very good, and one CD full of really interesting material that I just finished going through. I'm really going to do reviews on those. They're really good materials, and I think that for those of you who are interested more into the background of martial arts rather than just martial arts, I think you guys will find these books interesting. So I really have to hurry up and get the video reviews on those. And I got a couple of other things that I'm planning on whipping out soon. So anyway, this has gone on long enough. Hope to put out some more videos soon, and I'll catch you guys later.